Excellent. Right, where are we? Let's play this because there's a lot of trailers on this because we are watching The Taking of Beverly Hills. So who knows this film? This is the X rental. Let's see what's on there. It's a 15 certificate, so hey. So Franz is here. I'm sure he knows this film because he's sort of in it. But as Franz is here, we'll have.
Something you better understand, amigo. Loyalty is more important to me than money.
Yes, it is. But welcome, Franz. Have you seen this? Because this is Ken Wall. I believe that's Ken Wall. But Robert Darby's an extra in it. Apparently, Matt Frewer is the main accomplice, and Harley Jane Kozak, sorry. Directed by Sidney J. Furie. Now, even though I'm in this film, a little it was the 80s. So yes, this is 1991's The Taking of Beverly Hills. Get out of it. Bring me spiders. In the bed. Whoops. Knock down later videos. Right. It was actually filmed in 89, so it was fresh off the heels of Die Hard. And then it got shelved for production reasons, and production company reasons. And then it came out in 91 instead, so it came out with a slew of other Die Hard rip-offs, Under Siege and such. Hello, my friend. Hello, Rob. So yes, I've got a pile of tapes here to show off later. See if you can guess what they are. But 80s tapes on Rob's channel at 11 o'clock this week for one night only because the clocks change. Looks like I'm going to have to find sound effects for Rob's channel and Jeff's. I think I know which one to use for Jeff. And I'll get on that. So good evening, friends. So what film is this? This is starring Rutger Hauer. Oh, I know this one. This is Rutger Hauer and Jolie Richardson. What's the name of that film? Very young. I think, yeah, past midnight. Spoilers. I think I've only seen it once or twice. Not a bad little thriller. Everyone's greeting each other. A chilling love story. There you go. But this is by, when I say Sidney J. Furie, who is 90-something now. Senor Sanchez, indeed. Ah, Bob. Bob's here. Right, I've got too many people. Right, go to my intro. I'll do that next. Yeah, that's your 8 seconds. Just in case, Bob. Here we go. Let's begin this properly. Then I could have the full minute and a half intro with Cab Calloway. Right, where did I get to? I don't know what this film is. Anyone have an idea? Oh, here we go. Geeky Bond trivia. Peter Lamont was the production designer on this. Bloody hell. He went from music's by Jan Hammer. I did not know that until today. It's not the sort of film you can recognize the music of Jan Hammer. Harold Faltermeyer, you can tell straight away, but Jan Hammer's a different kettle of fish. Get used to that. Good. Well, that's only fair. You spent so much time with me. I'd like to thank you. Yes, Guild Home Video. If I did a video on it a while back, but I couldn't find a Guild film that wasn't just entertaining or at least great. But this is Sidney J. Furie's got a story credit on this. Normally he was going to be a director for hire in the 80s because he did. What did he do? Anyone? I forgot now. Light Sleeper. Thank you. That's it. I saw this trailer so many times. Yeah, Light Sleeper. Bonus points from Sanchez. That's because it's Dana Delaney. And look at that touchdown. Miss touchdown. See if you know this one. Who is in this one? Dustin Hoffman. It's a gangster film. But I'm drawing a blank. Hey, Dr. Impossible, welcome. Need to get you a theme tune now as well. 1984. What can I get for that? Right. But Dr. Impossible, what does Sidney J. Furie, what sort of films has he done? Because he has been around a very long time. Right. Yes. Not a fan of the horror, are you, Doc? Oh, Indicator did a very good Blu-ray. Worth watching. A bit of seeing, though it might be a bit too dark for you. It's not a drama, is it? Oh, Nicole Kidman. Young Nicole Kidman. Who's that actor in it? So you've got Dustin Hoffman, Nicole Kidman, who I think is the gangster's mole, who is Dustin Hoffman. I was thinking Billy Bathgate, but no. Oh, it's Bruce Willis. Yeah, so this is one where Bruce Willis has a cameo in it, and he gets a cements. It is Billy Bathgate. I don't know if I own this. It was trying to be a big film at the time, but it never took off. But it was more because Bruce Willis is in it. But then he dies about 2 seconds in. Right. Where am I? So, what's this one? I'm trying to see. Is this? Oh, this is the film that Tango and Cash could have been. This is 50-50. So it was supposed to have Stallone and Kurt Russell in it or someone. But it's a canon film called 50-50. Yeah, Michael Myers. Here we go. Everyone's joining tonight, which of course is great. But it means I have to try and remember to do. I can't remember how long this is. A good bit to kick in. Hello. Right, missing comments. Welcome, Michael Myers. You see, now it is Billy Bathgate. You see Nicole Kidman's Reed Lester Wedge. I do not know what that is. Well, 19. Yeah, this makes sense because this is we're still going. Oh yeah, still 50-50 with Robert Hayes and Peter Weller training people in some country on an island, if I look at it. And we've got Jay's in the channel. So we shall have
mates.
Oh yeah, who did? It wasn't me that told you to watch Society, but because I've never seen it. But yeah, it's definitely one for your channel. Oh, Red Leicester. I mean, I got excited there. Oh, I see Red Leicester. It was Franz, naughty Franz. Loving my tune. There we go. Well, thanks for joining me, Michael. It's awful. It's got Billy from Billy Warlock. Oh, that's directed by Charles Martin Smith, who was in The Untouchables, and among other things. Oh, here we go. The Navajo believe when a man does something evil, it is because a dark wind has something. Now, is this? Oh no. I was going to say, is it? It's got Lou Diamond Phillips and Fred Ward in it. It's not Thunderheart, which I thought it was with Val Kilmer. I just watched it. You're throwing me off, Jeff. I'm not used to that picture. I think, who's this? I was Pap in the house. Did I miss? Oh, sorry, Pap. I didn't see you there. Welcome, Pap. I saw your comment, but I didn't see your icon. Yeah, see? Well, if anyone deserves mate, it's you. Oh, Society is whacked. Boo, it's a cult classic, I tell you. It is a cult and it is classic. Definitely seen 50-50. Don't remember much about it. Yeah, it's very forgettable. It's like supposed to be this action comedy double act. Two people that hate each other that get along in the end. But it's not very good, sorry. So yeah, Sidney J. Furie, who's still with us, was born in 1933, so he is 90 now. He did Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, the Ipcris File, so there's two totally different. Oh, The Dark Wind, there you go. Lou Diamond Phillips in The Dark Wind. The Appaloosa, Iron Eagle. So yeah, very varying degree of directing, but this is a pretty good action film. Now, who knows this one? Sean Connery in The Jungle in the early 90s. Other films of note he has done. because he did, as all 80s directors did, ended up just doing TV episodes and straight-to-video fare in the 2000s, like episodes of VIP with, what's her name, Tits? Pamela Anderson, who is a cheerleader in this film, uncredited. Medicine Man it is, yes. I saw that in the cinema because it's directed by her director, isn't it? I'm drawing a blank. I tried to watch Society of My Girlfriend. Yeah, no, yeah, that's from what I hear. New Bronson Avatar. There you go. Oh, he did The Entity. There we go. So, who did, it was Rob from Exploitation Reviews did The Entity recently. Go check that out. He reviewed that. You can tell me you can't tell me you will forget the third act anytime soon. Yeah, The Entity is underrated, but it is whether it's true story, but it's not a fun ghost film. Right, where are we? Oh, see, he didn't even get to. He turned it off after 30 minutes. Well, that doesn't include. Yeah, it's the last 30 minutes you need to watch. I have no incest. I'm guessing that's a spelling mistake. Interest. Right, here comes the guild. Right, Medicine Man. I did those. Rolled into videos on fire. He is. The Entity was supposed to be better, but yeah, that's all I'll say about it. There's no like the Amityville one or something like that. That face was cool, yes. That's a bit I know. Oh, so there's a competition, right? What can we win? It's 36p a minute. 0891 666 026. This is a Tim Rob. You can win a a Peugeot 205 from 1991. What's the film? Jacob's Ladder. So yeah, win 5,000 cash. Not bad, but wait. A pap. But here we go. Guild really had a diverse distribution of films in there. I think that's why I missed them. Yes, they did. Everything from what? Total Recall, did they do? I'm done, I think now. I've got a whole list of them. Stock of them upstairs as well. Is there any in my pile for tonight's video? I don't think there is. Oh, 20 personal stereos must be one. They'll be worth a fortune now, brand new. Little sports Sony cassette player there. Oh, how to play. Here we go. Anyway, while this carries on. Also, Sidney J. Fury. So, what did he do? Iron Eagle 2, Iron Eagle on the Attack, Iron Eagle 4, I believe. I can't see it there, but yeah, I saw it earlier. Purple Hearts, which is a film with Ken Wall, more serious. The Entity. The Jazz Singer, uncredited director. I don't know what happened there. Night of the Juggler, not the. Which of the following does Steve Martin play in LA Story? There's a subtle clue there. A car salesman, a TV weatherman, a rock musician, a melon farmer. Emit my melons. So yeah, the Hypocrite File. There was another one I saw really early on. The Snake Woman, some horror comedies. Yeah, he had a very varied career. Oh damn, I missed the other question about. Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street, Wall Street, Streets of Fire, Drop Dead Fred. I'm guessing that's Elm Street because it's got Freddy in the picture. Oh, Tim Robbins, 1990. That is it. Oh, Schwarzenegger Hotline. Look at that. 0891 900. Total Recall competition. LA Story competition. They released quality and crap. Yeah, mostly quality. Well, unless you, I don't know. Hands up who's actually seen this, apart from me. This was because of the botched production company legalities and changing hands. This was released 2 years after it was made, from 89 to 91. It was released in 91, straight to video in the UK. This as a rental. I don't think there's a retail of this because this is how I first saw it, probably 92. Here we go. Watch out for holograms. Agree. Pretty underrated film with Big Sean. Yes, Medicine Man. Video competition of the 90s. Still put BBC quiz show jackpots to shame. Yes, BBC does nothing. Like 500 quid cash back then is what, a couple of grand now at least, isn't it? Right. And Guild always had a giveaway on their tapes. Yeah, I think my Basic Instinct. I think that's Guild. And we're off. So, yes, MGM own the rights now. So I will play my version here. It's only 134 minutes. It's got Ken Wall, Matt Frewer, who is Max Headroom, or was. It's also in The Stand. The Taking of Beverly Hills. This is free on YouTube. In a few places, there's VHS rips. So now we get the only bit that was actually filmed in California. So, yeah, they filmed the first... anywhere there's people. So this opening is all filmed in Beverly Hills. But the rest of the film, they built a small section of Beverly Hills in Mexico and filmed everything there so they could just destroy it. You can get a nice 2-bedroom in Beverly Hills, no yard, more if you have to pay for it. Oh, missed out the price then. Don't ever watch Jacob's Ladder. Okay, just don't. It's very good as a horror film. Beverly Hills had about 1,000 lawyers and about as many gardeners. Yeah, LA Story. I think that's a Guild one, isn't it? Of course it is. It was on the fucking thing. He made a lot of lackluster Dolph Lundgren straight-to-video videos. Yeah, usually what happens with these directors. They make big hits in the 80s. Oh, yeah, actually, Detention with Dolph Lundgren, Direct Action, The Veteran, a lot of... Because he made a film in Drive Me to Vegas and Mars in 2018 when he was about 85. So, yeah, we get a lot of stock footage or second unit stuff actually in Beverly Hills Cop. I don't know what the music is because... Oh, yeah, there's a lot of songs on this film from the soundtrack. Medicine Man should have had a proper Blu-ray yet, but seeing as it's Disney in the US, probably never will. Yeah, that's a shame. And see another one of those Touchstone films. Yeah, you got some. The car goes across the screen, looks like a cardboard cutout. Star Wipe. Guild had a tasty deal with HTV and Filmways. Filmways sounds familiar. Martin Ranzerhoff and Edwin Casper were involved in many big releases back in the day. Okay. So here we go. Here, Harley Jane Kozak, who's very familiar, but I can't get the fucking internet in my hands. Oh, shit, gone away. So yeah, this one might have been one of the first Die Hard rip-offs, rather than one of many that came out in 91. And Robert Darby. See, Robert Darby gets an "and" at the end, and he's spoilers, the main bad guy. But he made this the same year as License to Kill. They released Serum on, I think. Okay, I don't have that one. I don't think I've seen it since it came out. I just wanted to get my melons in. Which is that tomorrow, Jeff? Mr. Majestic. So yeah, Mr. Majestic watch party with Dan's Man Cave tomorrow, and Air America. And Air America is another one I saw in the cinema. I do love that. Mel Gibson and Robert Downey Jr. And I have the book of that for some reason. So there's Rodeo Drive, and this is, where are we? Lots of Ferraris and Lamborghinis in this opening. What's Wrong with Jacob's Ladder? Yes, exactly. I do have this movie on DVD. Okay, that's nice. I was going to say, I haven't seen it. It's on Blu-ray, so it must be... Oh, Jay's not seen. I don't think you'd like it, Jay. It'll make you question your reality. That is true. Yeah, music by Jan Hammer, which I missed yesterday. HTV had a lot going on with Hollywood movies in the 90s. I only found out recently that they ran first independent, but G.I. Jane finished them off. Yeah, that was supposed to be a big hit, but it died a death. No one wants to see strong independent women. It broke when Jay Goodrich climbed it. Yeah, I don't know what the other sense is. I only know the film, so I don't know the biblical sense. I think it is, isn't it? Or Greek or whatever it is. Opening with the voiceover is a bit weird. The whole movie is weird. This or Jacob's Ladder. Because I think if I read the trivia correctly, Sidney J. Fury, even though he's the writer of this and directed it, he never got to finish the film because of disagreements with who is it? Columbia Pictures were originally set to release it, but delayed the release. Yeah, because Orion Pictures had previously bought the distribution rights and all sorts of nonsense. Right, this is where we cut to probably in Mexico, but yeah, so they reconstructed Rodeo Drive out of styrofoam in a lot outside Mexico City. So that's this bit. Guess that means Amazon owns it now. Yes, I guess so. So you could probably stream it. So there's the guy from Fletch, the lawyer. Oh, he had a deal with Disney. Bloody hell. Where's Axel Foley and Serge? Serge. Oh, Pat Master's got the Blu-ray, but he can't watch it though. Oh, never mind. Detention and Direct Action with Dolph. I actually don't mind. I quite enjoy it. There you go. Can't be too bad. There's so many later long-run films I haven't seen. I thought I had. Oh, Jacob's Ladder. There. It's okay. Feels like a soap opera and something. Yes, it definitely does. It's not. Doesn't scream action film. And apparently they added Matt Frewer's voiceover as a last-minute thing. That's it. Arachnophobia. That's what I was looking up. The lady in this. She was in Wise Guy with Ken Wall because he'd done a lot of serious films. Because I when I first saw this, I thought he was one of those football players that became an action star. Because Brian Bosworth, was he a football player? American football player, I should say. First, or was he something else? Right, here as Harley Jane Kozak. And she was born in 1957. Yep, she's in Molly Jennings, The Wife in Arachnophobia, Parenthood, When Harry Met Sally, and The Favor. And she's still acting today. BJ's mum in The Righteous Gemstones, which is a current TV show. What else do I know her from? She's definitely one of those actresses that turns up everywhere. Isn't that Lee Van? No, Lee something. He was in Clue. He was Mr. Body in Clue. Right. We'll way back. 92, the Amy Fisher story with Drew Barrymore. Necessary Roughness, that's it. Came out the same year as this. Arachnophobia was the year before. Oh, I guess she made that after this. When Harry Met Sally, Santa Barbara, 197 episodes. And Highway to Heaven. Oh, she's in The House on Sorority Row, too. So, yeah, Matt, all the police are in on it in this. There you go. Mr. Majestic Watch Party is tomorrow. There you go. I clicked it. Honest. I think the DVD I have is the Dutch one. It's pretty scarce. I was going to say, I don't remember ever seeing it past the VHS rental. Nothing. Francis. Harry Nessa, yep. The old guy is in Spies Like Us. Because they've got the, the dad from Ferris Bueller's in this. You got to love it. And you probably can't see it on the little screen, but he's got the greatest mullet probably ever. It's Billy Ray Cyrus level. We have the millions ready. There you go. If I'd checked the chat instead of Googling things. Brian Bosworth was an American footballer. So I did think that. That's what Stone Cold and this came out the same year. And I saw them around the same time, although I saw Stone Cold in the cinema. That's another one that's your watch party. Yeah, great blonde mullet. Yeah, he's got a mullet as well. Although, isn't he a religious right-wing nut job? No. I won't envy you. Watch along with Sindage, Jeff. My pet 8 Bronson film. Okay. I was going to check that out because that's one I haven't seen. There I am. Handsome Devil, aren't I? Yes. Like, surely that handsome man can't be behind this. Now, I did tag good old Robert Darby in this, and he did respond on the License to Kill one when I tagged him, but I don't think he's seen the current post. Let's have a look. We're almost snared. What's his face? Here we go. Tyler Main. yesterday. I was chatting to him on Instagram because he's got this new comic coming out. So check that out if you like bikers and graphic novels. So he might appear soon. Where's Robert Darby? Nah, he hasn't seen it. He is a singer now, of course. Right. Robert Darby. Oh, he has seen it. Bless him. Far too busy to comment. But I'm very jealous of Ken Wall's hair in this. Oh, you can always catch the replay. Yes, indeed. There's always the replay. That's it. Stone Cold. See? Everyone knows this except me. Weird pinky hue to that movie makes me feel it like a 90s softcore smut. Is that Stone Cold? Have to check that out. By the way, Jeff, did you hear that Shout Factory are releasing St. Ives and Telephone on Blu-ray? Isn't Donald Pleasance is in Telephone, isn't he? Didn't like it the first time around, but certainly a Brosnan film has grown on me significantly. And yeah, I guess it's nothing to do with St. Ives in Cornwall in the UK, but does he lean right of UJ or just in general? Ah, there you go. Telephone. Oh, see, I remember that. I used to watch that either on TV or a rental one back in when it came out. So there's some weird Beverly Hills event where they got the homeless sitting with all the celebrities and rich people, which I don't think would happen, especially now. What's the big guy from Hard to Kill? Yes, this he does have a mullet in this as well. Yeah, that is. He is in this as he's a stuntman usually, but he's the one Batman takes out in Batman Returns by pulling the wall out from behind him. But he has got a fairly big part in this. I think. Well, Branscombe Richmond. There you go. It's the other way around. But yeah, he's got an epic mullet. Another one that's in hundreds of films. Oh, here we go. Trivia. If he's still around, Ken Wall, the lead in the film, was married to the video date in Amazon window in the film. I believe Sir Ken is still with us. I couldn't find any contact information from him though. Plus, I think he did Wise Guy, the TV series from 87 to 90. The Wanderers, of course. That's probably what I knew him from before this. And then this is the thing I know him from the most. Oh, he hasn't acted in since 1996 when he did a TV movie for Wise Guy. That's weird. Yeah, so he's only. I remember what's he done? He's in Dirty Dozen, The Next Mission, Purple Heart, which is coming up in a video soon. A lot of soldier films, Fort Apache, The Bronx, but yeah, he didn't do. And Shane Barbie, he's married to from 97 to present. Sorry, this movie I meant is the Pinky Hue. Oh, bloody hell, yes. I can see it. She's pink and bright red, but they must have fixed it on the Blu-ray. There are two people in his sort who have leaned right of me. One I can't name, the other. Oh dear. Hey, Horror Cat Dad. Welcome, sir. Welcome. If anyone was hoping to see Big Lebowski tonight, it's been postponed so Horror Cat Dad can join me. As it's America's still in hasn't changed their clocks. They're a week behind us. So we will sort that out. That'll be a fun one. We've got Scarface with Jeff, of course. Was the video date not Jimmy Olsen, or do you mean Andrew Dice Clay? Oh, the Dice Man. It's funny how they noticed those releases 2 days after we talked about them. Must be listening to us, yes. Give the people what they want, because my phone's listening to me because I can say something and then be offered it on a shopping site in a 5 minutes later. I want to give everyone a heads up for a Night of the Demons 4K Screen Factory release. It has audio loop errors and unsynced audio errors even during climax of the movie. Crap. Expect someone to check that one out. But if you want to see Linnea Quigley in 4K gloriness, there you go. Or was he Marty's brother in Back to the Future 2? Back to the Future, Marty's brother. Yeah, that's Jimmy Olsen. I can't remember the video date on now. I only saw that this year. So this is also setting up the after credit or during credit scene where he agrees to do some school poor school people, no, poor boys football practice for a date. Oh, hang on. This movie has some really obvious swearing dubs in it. Don't know why. They're on the DVD too. I didn't watch it properly today, but I was confident I knew it enough, but then I watched it anyway just to get things done. But I didn't notice them, but I can believe that. I'm curious to see if there's throwing stars in this, in the main film, so I'm curious to see how they appear in this, because they were a big no-no. No, the hot chick with the huge tits. Of course it is. Of course it's the tits. So, hey Jay, hey everyone else. Now, if I only did 11 Bullets as well. Oh, yes. Your bootleg copy of 11 Bullets. Corey Alton is her name. According to Wiki, they had a very messy divorce. Okay, that must have been. Yeah, I only mentioned who he's married to at the moment, not who he was. So you have to Google her later. But some eyes and telephone are already a step in the right direction, that's for sure. She was. How was she? Was this film the OG version of The Purge? Yeah, it could be. But where are we? 17 minutes in, and we're getting a chemical lorry driving like a madman around town. But I must admit, I didn't know this was a fake town when I saw it, but when you watch it now, when they start blowing stuff up or driving through things, you can definitely tell it's sets. I wanted to change my name to Ray. Ray Harang. The Harkat ad. Awesome Friday, Figure Friday today as usual. What was it? The Predator again? I can't remember. The day is long already. The Throwing Stars team is trimmed in the UK video. You see them in the cabinet briefly, but you don't see him throw them. I thought as much. Because you can't. Yeah, I definitely knew that they wouldn't show him chucking them. But would anyone know? I guess, how do they explain killing one of the bad guys, I think? One of the main bad guys with them. Hey, there you go. Only saw Animal as a women for this year. When me and Jay were kids, it's like artists and Kate. I may have seen it in the past in the 80s on TV. But I think the name confused me of what it was. I think as soon as I saw it, I watched it every week for the next 5 years. Did I pick that? Oh no, it's Kentucky Fried Music. It's Kentucky Fried Music movie. I've got. She was a incognito mode. Because we had. What was it? Oh, I can't spell. My fingers are sweating. Yes, I agree to this. Accept that. Images, don't blur them. Ooh, Pet of the Year. Oh, thank you, Pat Master. What am I drinking? Oh, tonight I am drinking. Thank you for the money. What am I drinking? Coke with Jack Daniels, but it's honey Jack Daniels, so I'm trying that out. I will be breaking out the Pinker's Craft Brewery beer for the after the stream with Rob's Vintage Video, if he'll have me. She is lovely. Those are some knockers. Right, oh, hang on. We better close that. Well, how did we sort of cope without the Google? Actually, there's Richmond Branscombe or whatever his name is driving the truck. So you don't know who's who, but thank you for that, Pat. The DVD I have is just called Boomer. I did not notice if that was a thing. But that mullet is thing of beauty. Because they're already leaving, isn't it? Right. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, he's been roughed up all day, apparently, so they're not going to bang. Coke with Jack Daniels, Jack Daniels and Coke. Yes, I had to think. It's late. It's only 9:30. But I was trying to think what I had. Jay, you're not all on like you when you're on. I remember finding certain sketches very funny now. Now I appreciate different ones. JD is always one of my go-tos as well. Yes, I thought it was on special, the honey one, so I thought, I'll give it a try. But it's very nice, and it goes very well with Coke. It's like very sweet, so I'm going to be shaking and jittery during Rob's video later. So it's, yeah, Jack and a beer back tonight. The late delay on the film's release must explain this. They were already out of fashion by the time it came out. Yes, that probably didn't help. So, right, where am I doing? So yeah, this has got a very bad theatrical. It had a limited theatrical release as well, which didn't help it. But unfortunately, its budget was quite hefty at the time, $19 million, which is quite big for an action film. But I guess when you have to build part of a city and then destroy it, so 19 million budget. Can anyone tell me what its gross worldwide is without cheating? You know, my grandparents recorded off the TV for me. My nan in particular always record films off for the grandkids that were sci-fi warranted. Yes, that's why my dad rented me Partners with what's his name? From Alien and Ryan O'Neal, because he thought I liked Police Academy, I should like Partners. If anyone knows what that film's about, man, that guy's Kentucky Waterfall. That's an awesome reference. I did not. And he got Paul Matt through her with Losing His. So, see, there's a big boy reference there, which I don't get because until Austin Powers. John Hurt, thank you. That's why Dr. Impossible's here to back me up. Yes, John Hurt and Ryan O'Neal in which is a comedy where the straight male cop is teamed up with the homosexual cop to go undercover to find a murder or something. But I think it's supposed to be a comedy, but of course, the straight white cop learns to love and respect the gay cop. Spoilers. Right, so here we go, the chemical spill. So yeah, as soon as they go to Mexico, they seem to forget about people on the streets, and unless they're extras getting on a bus and shipped out. Now, apparently, there's a lot of running around in this by Matt Frewer and Ken Wall, and they were extra knackered and out of breath because when they filmed it in Mexico, they were up high in the thinner air parts. Oh, yeah, no, he's playing with his tackle, as it were. Most of us were raised by film movie buff parents. Quite the opposite. My dad liked westerns. But yeah, she does look good in a football jersey. I should have worn my Bundy one. But yeah, he's got a massive bath. Last at Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was in the UK this week, or last week. And he didn't pop in to visit me. But there you go. She's got nice legs. Matt Frewer. Yes, he was in the Lawnmower sequel. I haven't seen the Matt Frewer one. What's he up to these days? How long was he in Eureka for? Matt, there's a lot of Matt Frewers, and it doesn't look to be an official one. No. Is he still with us? I thought he was. Vaccinate. But yeah, here we go. The LAPD have now shut down Beverly Hills. Now somehow, yeah, they're all ex-police or that used to be LAPD, but now they've got all the uniforms and cars and everything. But then somehow they've managed to lock up all the real police and fire brigade. Oh, he was in Watchmen 2009. He's still with us. Oh, he's in Dawn of the Dead, Honey, I Shrunk the Kid. Hercules, yeah, he has. The Stand, of course. Ooh, Direct Contact. I'll see him soon. Let's message him now. It says Direct Contact, but it's someone called Gordon. Well, I did Jack Gill, who's the stunt coordinator on this and did stunts in hundreds of films. I've messaged him and got a half reply from the agency, so we'll see. See what Matt Frew is doing. So yeah, the action doesn't kick off until at least halfway through this movie because you get all this taking over the town business, and you don't know who to trust because Jack Gill, if you've seen The Exterminator, there's an opening explosion in Vietnam where this guy flies out of an explosion about 1,000 feet, which is Jack Gill, which is I found out today, which is good. That's one of my favorite stunts. Was Matt Frew another TV show where he was partnered up with someone? So yeah, Robert Darby, you should be wearing your mask. Right, where am I? I remember Nan telling me and your granddad watched this last night. I can't explain it. You better watch it. That's a Nan and a granddad to have. Matt Frew's accent. Yes, that's why I remember him in A Tango Eureka. I still have no idea what he was supposed to be from. Yeah, exactly. It's one of those I couldn't remember. I don't think he was in it past the first season, was he? That was a good show. My nan ended up giving me the tape because she knew I loved it so much. I think he was in the Dawn of the Dead remake. He was he gets one that gets bitten and everyone quite sad. Wasn't yet. He was the neighbor in Horror Shrunk the Kids. I still keep hearing rumors of a remake of that, don't we? Your granddad went to the bathroom after the bleeding lemon sketch. We all did. Even when I saw it last year. Yeah, he was. There we go. He was in that. He was also in Supernatural. Yeah, there's a massive list. He must be getting. Oh, hang on. I'm used one of my little things recently, so let's yeah. I'll have a
golf clap. Golf clap.
That's a good one. Yeah, Horokat likes it. Yeah. I still prefer Wanderers to Warriors. They both got released in the same year. I think Warriors is far the best. The soundtrack is amazing too. Yeah, I watched that. I watched both of them back to back last year or this year for the first. Well, I watched Wanderers for the first time. But yeah, it's more drama than probably the thriller that Warriors is. But it was very interesting. Like you said, the soundtrack, good old 50s soundtrack. Well, was it 50s? I'm not sure, but one of my fondest memories of watching him laugh his bollocks off at the bullshit recreation of the sinking of the Titanic. What's this? Yeah, he was. Max Headroom, yeah. Nope. No, I think my video's ahead. Hang on. Just brought out the Now, what I don't get is, yeah, they've got these. He's got this like wrist personal computer on his device that seems to have all the codes for all the houses. And then as the film goes on, so they've got these big disposable canisters that are supposed to be loading all the stuff, and then somehow the office knows exact values of everything that's going away, and then it's tottling them all up as they steal stuff. But they couldn't do that now, not alone back in '89. Ooh, outstanding. This movie could have been really good, but I swear tone kind of messes up a bit. Yeah, I can. She's. It definitely is going for a lighter tone. I guess. Well, I was gonna say low budget, but it wasn't. But yeah, it's so far. I think apart from when Ken Wall's in it, and Matt Frewer, the to and fro between those doesn't really work. The horror cat does. It's your cousin. So Boomer's in the bath, and where's his other hand? What's he watching? A lot of that film still holds up. The only aspect I never really cared for was the roast your loved ones. Men at Work is great. Yeah, I watched that the other couple of weeks ago. No, a month or so now. Yay, golf clap. I have to try find some more of these things. Yeah, I don't have. Fuck it. There's an extra rental that was going cheap. Hang on. I don't know if it was an auction or if it was because I don't own it, which is shocking behavior. I know. I've apologized in advance. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it was only £2, but it is buy it now. Problem solved. Let's buy that now, and might be able to get that done. So here it is. Oh, there's the computer. So it's got a countdown of when they should stop. They've got these sharp devices that tell them all the codes, and then they've got a countdown on it, and then it's all linked wirelessly somehow to the main place. There you go. One Men in Black. Men at Work. X rental on its way. Ooh, yep, there you go. Right. Good call, Micah. Yes. Yes, that's a good point. I think that is true because he was a singer. I think, he was a classically trained singer, but he was in other stuff before Running Man, and then was it a couple of years after Running Man he passed away? It's between Maddie's leg and Shannon Matthews' heads. How dare you? Hey, Sean, how are you? Been a while. Welcome. Hey, everyone. I remember seeing this film on TBS way back in the day. Yeah, it's definitely one of those late night movies, isn't it? That was on. I don't know if it was on a UK TV, but a bit harsh. Ken Wall was in Gladiator with Nancy Allen, and he was in The Soldier. Yes, I saw Gladiator. Gladiator was on a list I looked at the other day for something. But yeah, Nancy Allen. There's a lot of films I didn't know she was in. So there you go. It's got 24 million, 23 million. Yeah. They've got this ongoing counter because they know exactly what they've got somehow. And the value of each item. But then they get to there's a big picture, mosaic or art thing on a wall in a bank they cut out. All right, where am I? Oh, the chat's jumping. Speaking of Pentest plaything, was that X rental a batch? I think it was an X rental, or it's definitely an odd looking. Yeah, it was stopped literally at the look at my tits. They're perfect. No, I should say it wasn't stopped there; it was stuck there. I see The Soldier. Have I seen that? So there, Matt Frewer. So they've just started shooting people now, so it's getting a bit out of hand. A lot of scores being settled here. So Matt Frewer's decided he's done. Right, what do we say? Ken was in The Soldier. Did I not read that out? I probably didn't recognize it. Yeah. He's played a lot of soldiers. Well, I missed some of his films. Terrorists take over a plutonium bomb and threaten to detonate in a Saudi Arabian oil field. A special anti-terrorist unit is sent to stop them. 5.3. So it's got about the same rating as this from 1982. Who's in this? No one I recognize. Oh, Steve James. Oh, Klaus Kinski. Always bonus. Because I did email Werner Herzog's people today, this week, but I'm going to hold my breath on that one. Okay, I'm going to check that soldier out. Fort Apache of the Bronx is a very dark film. Oh yeah, The Wanderers was his first film, 1979. And then who's that? So the whole town's supposed to be, that is Pink, asleep because they're evacuated, but they got machine guns anyway. I'm confused. I thought it's a damn shame someone threw away a perfectly good white man. That is that is a Men at Work quote. Is that something I missed? Oh, hang on. Perfectly good white boy. But yeah, it's a great Keith David, or is it David Keith? One of them. He sings in Stir Crazy too. Yes, he's the giant in the cell next. Yeah, giant white bloke. It is. There you go. Greetings and salutations. I forgot. I forgot to record a intro for the professor when he comes on. Next time, Professor. Next time. But welcome, Professor. Hey, welcome, Terrence. This is a fun movie. It's got the Terrence seal of approval. Thank you, Terrence. And hello, everyone. Thanks. Are you live this weekend, Terrence? Unfortunately, very late. But what year did this come? This came out in 91. It was made in 89, though, so it got released later. Hey, Professor. Hey, Terrence. He played Terror in The Wanderers. There you go. Oh, Professor is YouTube Entertainment of the Month. Of course, yes. Sorry, Professor. I knew that there was something I was supposed to mention when I saw your name pop up. But yes, well done, Professor. YouTuber Entertainer of the Month of November in the house. But he just shot his friend. Oh, someone he knew. I bought an X rental of Men at Work in a cash converter once, and it was clearly a fourth generation bootleg of the Sky Movies airing. I demanded that £1 refund. Yes, must have been a good one, not hand drawn cover. Because many times I'm in the local charity shop, they've got DVDs that are obviously fakes. And I don't know if they know because it's just run by old people, but I think they think fuck it. You're getting old. I'm twice your age. Yes, hello, Terrence, indeed. Welcome, Terrence. Soldier was from the same guy that made The Exterminator. Good. I need to watch, because, the first Exterminator is great, and then the second one's just a canon film, so it's awesome. Professor Macabro gets some fire from Pat Master, and so does Terrence. All deserved. Jinxed. What a flipping disaster that was. World was great in Purple Hearts. Then came that accident. There you go. What was the accident? Because Purple Hearts is in a video I'm making this weekend. But of course, I don't have a copy. That cash converter special would be worth a bundle now. Yeah, I don't know if... Because pirate copies of VHS seem to be worth more than the originals, depending... Oh, let's see. He's injecting himself. Because he's been limping the whole film and then injecting himself with cortisol. No, I don't know what that does, but... Makes sense. I bet that's... seems static as fuck. It's probably for the best I didn't have that tape for the watch party. There's a few pieces that wouldn't be watchable. Klaus Kinski, now, he is a crazy actor. The guy is insane, but always great on screen. Exactly. I would not want to work with him, but because he did the 1979 Nosferatu, didn't he? Because on my channel, Al's channel, Pugwell's channel, tomorrow there's a charity event watch party of Nosferatu. Give if you can. Hello from the Professor. Dead body hiding in a shitter. Just shot him with an air gun. Oh, here we go. Here's the tank. Now watch Because, yeah, as soon as you see anything destroyed in this film, it's obviously just been painted. It's just cardboard. And his hot wife and his lawyer fleeced him. Ah, that's a shame. No wonder he gave out acting. What's he doing now? Does anyone know? He's not the enemy. He's the pizza boy, yes. Because who's the pizza boy? He's in a lot of 80s comedies. Is he in Ski School or something? He's in Summer School, isn't he? I have reached out to him, but I'll have to do it again. Did read about him having an accident of some kind. Ah, there you go. Yep, some bloody mess, fans. That's a shame. Extra cheese. Mangoes. You love mangoes. You can tell by feeling the bumps in our head. But yeah, they're being chased down by a tank. I don't know who's loading it, but here we go. Watch this house go. Boom. Now, those actors or stunt people are very close to these explosions. Now, one thing I did appreciate about this film is the explosions and the fire and the cars and the real things blowing up with people next to them and not fake CGI shit. Because there's a lot of the stunts people, the actors are there when things are going off. I did watch. Has anyone seen LA Wars with Vince McCurrow or something? It is. Was this? Yeah, this was straight to video in the UK. It didn't get much love in the US. You know, I was going to say it had a limited release. It's $90 million budget. It made 500,000 back or something globally. Because I didn't look at other releases. I don't think they could. Because of October 11th, 1991, it came out in America. Germany, February 92. Denmark, April 92. It seems to be cinema releases here. So, yeah, released a year later. Australia, video premiere 92. Netherlands, December 3rd, 92. Poland, TV release 2014. Okay. But, yeah, original, also known as Boomer, The Taking of Beverly Hills. That didn't do any favors. Or Invasion of Beverly Hills. But yeah, no release date. I don't think there's any information in sample or anything, so information. Yes, love both Exterminators. They're different kinds of awesome. Yeah, as soon as the canon people get involved with it, the same way Death Wish 1 and 2 are completely different. Oh, there he is. There's Ferris Bueller's dad. What's he doing here? Alan Ruck. Oh, was recently in an accident involving 4 cars. Oh, that's a shame. Hopefully, Matthew Broderick wasn't driving one of them. No love for this film in US fans until late night video. Yeah. Some films deserve. Here's one of the dubs they fluffed. Stuff over shit for some reason. I should have been paying attention to the chat. The bootlegger Men at Work had entertainment and video cover and the label of the video, but it was definitely a borrowed copy. Maybe it's one of those people rented it and then tapes the NAND tape over it, and then they thought, quick, fix it. We'll tape it off Sky. Remember, I won in November. The honor and power and fame. I have now no reason. The ego in season must ever be tame. Oh dear, that sounds like a threat. The professor's on the rampage now. He's won. There's no stopping him. He's in summer school. There we go. Yes, congrats from Jay, Professor. As if someone pirated Men at Work. Ironically, it probably ended up in the garbage. Yeah, it's just some vampire film. Okay. I always get confused with Once Bitten, but it's not that one. Yeah, exactly. Once Bitten, I always get confused with, like, what did I watch the other day? Beverly Hills Vamp or something, and then... Oh, here we go. Matt Frewer's person. She's an assistant to Matt at WWE. Oh, Jack Gill. Can you please give me an idea of what you'd like to talk about in your interview and previous links? Okay, so that was for Jack Gill at the Stuntman organization. There is a pretty decent action scene where there's definitely money spent. Yeah, they did spend the money on the action scene, I guess. As long as they... What's he doing? Pugwell starting behind the scenes and highlights. Okay. Pugwell starting a stream early, a day early. It's odd, but the person who did the sets for this film works on the Bond films and Jane Cameron. Yeah, I guess he did but I guess, yeah, with a limited budget, he built a good few streets of this. There's a cool feature on the backing of this, on the making of this, where they built the mock version in Beverly Hills in Mexico. Yeah, I think I saw that years ago. I remember seeing it somewhere where I showed them. But yeah, I guess you just need big houses and big gardens, which I guess are easy to recreate because, yeah, it's pretty obvious some of them are fake in this. They're taking a Deborah Logan, they're taking the Pelham from, they're taking on my Tiger Mountain, and this, I guess. Yeah, I was looking up the taking this, and so many other films appeared first. And this guy's still chasing. Here you go, there's an explosion and a half. People running from it. I guess this was, yeah. It's all right. Matt Frewer hasn't had the cortisol injected into his leg. Now, is that you stupid HD showing that stuntmen running? Yeah, another house blows up. So yeah, they're I don't think they're models. So they're blowing up big real size houses just for the fun of it. Cannon couldn't resist putting some boogaloo breakdancing in Exterminator. Yeah. I think there's breakdancing in Death Wish too, isn't there? Or just in the train station or something. Adrenal glands. Okay, cortisol. That's not the stuff from Dark Angel. Right, come in peace. See, every house they run past keeps exploding. That's interesting. I was Licensed to Kill was shot in Mexico in 88, 89. I wonder if Peter Lamont just sort of fell into this. That's a good point. They were made at the same time. Because, yeah, he built most of the Franz's Mexican hideout is fake, and then they just built it up with a picture at the end, didn't they? Death Wish is pretty much a carbon copy of the first one, except with the sleaze factors ramped up to 11, and more of an exploitation film. Plus, he actually gets revenge on the people that did the deed, and rather than the first, where it's just anyone that comes into contact with. Because you're gonna meet him. Cheap labor, apparently. Yes, I guess cheap labor, cheap materials. Just build it in Mexico. Yeah, that's why Matt Frewer is sweating so much because of the thin air. Although this tank just falls into a pond. Yeah, there it is. I thought it was going to be like a massive drop, but it's going into a pond and has to be dragged out by a tractor later. Definitely noticeable difference between the original and when Cannon took over for sure. Yeah, I know Bronson made a lot of films for Cannon, but because he didn't want to make, he didn't like Death Wish 3 because it was a Rambo ripoff, he said, but old Davy, the bad guy, does this. He basically sits around for the whole movie. Yeah, that's probably why he's a Robert Darby. Because that's a good point. He chases the woman at the end. I can't even remember if he gets killed. How dare he not comment on my post? How about Mariella Frostdrop? She hasn't seen my mention of her. I guess maybe Robert Darby isn't a fan because he might be harder right than Jay is. Davey sings in it. He does. I did notice that. He does sing it in. Thank you very much for the Scrooge music. But yeah, because that's all he does now is singing, apparently, because everything, when I see his posts, he's advertising where he's singing. He's doing Sinatra and albums and stuff. But as you saw in the Goonies, he is a trained singer, opera and stuff. It's a pretty popular destination for Hollywood at the time. They also shot David Lynch's Dune and Total Recall there, yes. And what was it? Highlander 2. That was that Argentina? Or was that? I think that was Argentina, but and then yeah, you're right, because Total Recall was shot there because of all the modern architecture they had at the time as well. Men at Work Pizza Guy was in State 3, clone called Bad Dreams. Yes, he was. Who's the bad guy in that? Something Lynch, who was the bad guy in every horror film of the 80s. Couldn't understand why they didn't go after Goldblum and Co. in the original Death Wish. Yeah, well, Lawrence Fishburne, the third, got it in the third one. And Alex Winter in the third one. Was it the second one? Yeah. Lawrence Fishburne's in the second one. Alex Winter's in the third one. Any of them have got nice things to say about Michael Winner. Oh, he's just heard of The Loverboy and Better Off Dead by John Cusack. I've seen Better Off Dead. Not 100% sure about Loverboy. I might have seen it many years ago, but I have definitely seen Better Off Dead with John Cusack. Which is the John Cusack one with the paper boy, the $2? I like the end of Death Wish 3 when it turns into an arcade shooter complete with over-the-top bazooka explosion kill. Exactly. First of all, he's got the World War II machine gun that and then he gets the bazooka. Has anyone played the computer game on the Commodore or Spectrum or Amiga of Death Wish 3? Because I did do it. It's what I loved as a child, because you get the bazooka, you get the shotgun, you get the handgun, and you get a bulletproof vest, but its map is as bad as the Friday the 13th NES game. Great action. There you go. How do we get onto Bronson? This is my show, not the Jeff 101 Bronson song. Death Wish 3 isn't the best, but it's certainly the most entertaining one of the series, yes. Though the first one is objectively better, yes. Has anyone seen Death Sentence with Kevin Bacon? Because that's based on because the sequel to Death Wish book, was it that Garfield brought out, was nothing like the sequels we got to the Death Wish films, but then it was closer to the film Death Sentence. I don't know, it's getting confusing now. Actually, pretty much everyone but Wall and Frewer do sit around the whole. That's the point. Everyone's running. The two are running constantly. The guy's in a tank sitting down. And then, yeah, they're being chased. Good point there, Michael. Conan as well, I believe, during the filming of Doom. Okay. Richard Lynch, thank you. Yeah, he popped up in everything, even, was it Blue Thunder TV series, and I think A-Team and everything. Better Off Dead is great, Nate. It is. Is that the one? Who did John Cusack fell out with? Danny Trejo's in the fourth, playing a punk in the Death Wish film. Leads a great career, it seems. It does. Yeah, that's a good point. Right. Death Wish 1 is probably my least favorite of all 5. I think it's, because it is the most serious. Oh, Loverboy's like 89 actually, but yes, it's probably still trying to think. Oh, there we go. So you got everyone and their dogs. Apparently, yeah, the dogs are pissing everyone in this hotel. Funny you brought up throwing out a white guy gag. I'm pretty sure it's also in Better Off Dead. Death Sentence is awesome. Yeah, it's got John Goodman. Yeah, the opening where the poor Ken Bacon's kid gets killed is certainly good, quite dark, and it's definitely better than the Death Wish remake with Bruce Willis. Death Wish 3 should have been a video game if it wasn't one. Yeah, this film has a video game. I haven't played it, but I think it's basically a map game, and it's got little digitalized pictures of the characters. But the Death Wish 3 game, there's hookers, and the bad guys you shoot, and little old ladies getting mugged, and it was a problem with parents at the time. Patrick Dempsey's in Loverboy. Yeah, I think I've seen that then. Death Sentence, pretty good film. Better Off Dead is pretty unique in the pantheon of 80s teen comedies. It's generally surreal at times. Yeah, what were they on in the 80s? The Robert Bronzy movies, Death Kiss, is interesting. Doesn't ring a bell, but sounds interesting. The first Death Wish was about the book by Brian Garfield. There you go. Was a good read too. Always made a line to read the book, then watch the film. I'm trying to think. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. Franz, I googled, and you're right. So I ordered Better Off Dead and Loverboy from Zero, both DVDs just now. Okay, there you go. I'm pretty sure Ocean's Off-Air did it. Yes, that's it. They adapted every other film. Yeah, they did Cobra. That's a good one as well, where it's just basically run and shoot constantly, and then he gets the laser-sighted machine gun, and everyone just obliterated. Have you got the uncut Death Wish 2, which is still pretty rough movie, and it's full version? I've only got 3 and 4 on VHS, and they're probably not cut, but I definitely think 2 and 1 would be cut, unless they're presets. If you can get but there'd be a fortune. I've seen that one, Professor, and also one he did where he's in prison, escaped from cell block 13, I think, if I remember correctly. Okay, that's the Bronson Substitute. Death Wish 2 is my favourite album, but actually the first is the best, and 3 is definitely the most entertaining, yes. That's how me and Jeff met on over Death Wish 3. Didn't Ocean do Rambo game spin-off? Yes, they did. I remember that now. Can't remember playing them. I remember the loading screen being, as usual, Spectrum and a couple of colours. But there we go. Michael Myers. I imported the Aussie version of Death Wish 2, but I don't think it will ever be uncut over here. James Furman had a real problem with that film. Can't imagine why. But yeah, his poor daughter in 1 and 2. And in Jill Island, isn't it? Yeah, of course, she's the only one that gets away clean. Because every other woman gets killed, I think. Well, apologies, Michael. Yes, if I saw your post, Boomer does Die Hard at the beginning, but as soon as you get within an hour of the bloody stream, the comments disappear there before, for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, they were all cut, were they? I'll have to look out for that. I don't know why 4 would be cut. I don't remember it being that bad, but there's probably some weapons in 3 that were cut. Isn't there there's a rape scene, isn't there, in 3? And then, isn't there a butterfly knife? I don't know. But yeah, what's that? Troy from Star Trek gets done in. I don't think they did, but they did the RoboCop game. Oh, I love that RoboCop game, especially in the arcade version. I had the Spectrum game, but it had. Has anyone got the new RoboCop game? Is it only on the PlayStation? Which is not a good bloody nuisance. Phone's breaking up. So yeah, now the old Molotov cocktails. Throwing out the rich brandy. He's got his American football, of course. Kersey definitely had didn't have the best luck with ladies. They all fall for him permanently, except Jill Island. Yeah, it's funny how she's the only one that survives. Just leaves him. Yeah, wife in the first one killed. Jill Island in the second. Friend in the the girl. She's the reporter in the third one. She just gets knocked unconscious and a car rolled down a hill. Oh, the opening. Only the opening for 4 was cut. Yeah, when I rewatch that for Jeff's watch party, we shall see. Because I'll probably have that tape playing here. Yeah, I'm heard good things about the RoboCop team. Yeah, I don't know because he doesn't. I don't think he only uses about a couple of them. Hang on, is it? I don't know. I know the VHS isn't widescreen, but they seem different in some scenes. Who had worse luck, Paul Kersey or Daniel Craig's James Bond? Yeah, good. He's lost 2 women at least, hasn't he? It was a close run there, yeah. I think neither of them seem to care. Don't even mind even Death Wish 5, set in New York, but really obviously shot in Canada. Well, yeah, Death Wish 3 was shot in London, so they do what they can. Death Wish 2 is completely uncut on MGM with Prime Video in the UK. Okay, thank you, Bob. At least Kersey didn't go up in flames in his last, let's say, Craig's Bond. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. They both thought 2 women they actually loved and then liked a lot. I haven't done Exterminate yet. Danny Trash Dash was supposed to do that with me, but it got postponed, so we'll see if that comes back. It's one I've been keen to do for a while. But yeah, I've got that one. I don't have the second one, which is odd. So I'll have to look into that. Probably isn't expensive. Yeah, the Exterminator. Which is the one with the sausage machine, is it? Or where the guy goes through the mince. That's the second one, isn't it? There you go. So he's riding along. I don't see his mullet flying in the wind, and all he does is land it between 3 cop cars, and then in the back of the van with a machine gun, and stuntman on fire, put him out. Doesn't really actually, just pisses them off more than anything. Still have an old ITV premiere of Death Wish 2, which just cuts away as soon as the thugs enter Kirsty's house. Yeah, you don't want to see the. Now, I do remember ITV showing the uncut one because I remember that's how I first saw the second one. Remember seeing the naked maid. Break past Heart Jeff. Jerry Goldsmith. Break Heart Past, yeah. A Jerry Goldsmith score delight and an enjoyable Rocky Mountain escape. But I love some Jerry Goldsmith because Jan Hammer's actor.
We're moving on to that.
Not much. But I love that one. Another one I could easily include in my underrated Brothers and Duck video. Yes. So check out Jeff's video earlier today of Bronson films you may not have seen. Exterminate one has the bomb arguments. Okay. I thought that was more of a over-the-top canon one, but I guess not. Oh, no, because is it Exterminate 2 has is that the garbage truck that's fitted out with weapons? A-Team style. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I can see why. What's Darby done? That's the most physical thing he's done is just throw a walkie-talkie against a wall. And now he's found he's chasing the lady down. It's good, Jeff. One you can always balance the books with. See, I need to. There's so many of Bronson's early work I need to see. There you go. Except that it has the pimped out garbage. I should know because I posted the making of it the other day and I was watching. I had to cut out the bits where he actually drives the truck because the music gets blocked, so they block the video. So I had to cut everything out that's movie related. So yeah, nice to see that Don is back. And that Mayanne won the Entertainer of the Month, is it? I can't remember which one's which now. Oh yes, that's Mario Van Peebles is great as X in Exterminator 2. Just like fucking Saigon, eh, Slick? I was in junior high, dickhead. Oh, sorry, hang on. Isn't Terminator X-Terminator one? The thugs beat up some old hag. See, when I saw that X-Terminator in the video store back in the day when he's got the motorcycle helmet and the flamethrower, I always thought it was the X-Terminator. So it was like a spin-off or a sequel to the third Terminator because Terminator 2 hadn't come out yet. Oh, the X-Terminator. As a 7-year-old, I would burst out laughing when they killed the maid because they hid the crowbar and cut the entire rape. I didn't understand why she was naked. 7-year-old watching Death Wish 2. Right, here she goes. Her obvious hiding place above the mincing fan. Oh, he's got a cattle prod. Hand me. My mother was well pleased, but then she was the one who taped it for me. I was in junior high, dickhead. There you go. Everyone knows Die Hard. ITV version creating continuity. Yeah, I guess maybe they explain what happens later on. It's like, no. Even the uncut version, his daughter jumps to the window to kill herself, skewered on the fucking spikes, and then someone goes up to her and says, it's about your daughter. And then they She cuts to revealing her dead body to him. Johnson and Johnson, no relation. What I want to know is because Robert Darby's on the phone. He said, "This is Agent Johnson." No, the other one. What does the person on the phone say? For shitty ITV editing, nothing beats Robocop. No. What's it? Yeah. No swearing, no violence. It's pretty much certainly the kids' version. Terminal catchphrase was, "If you're lying, I'll be back." Oh, yes. Good point. Thank you. I'm going to check my tape out. I don't know if that's on the front. Yes. Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon. Die Hard 2. Because although that at least has apparently some reference. Oh, here comes the Molotov Tut-Tales again. I think he only had 3 of those. So he might be out by now. Oh, no, he's got 2 more. I don't know. So, yeah, look at that. Car's on fire. Flips over. Nice real fire. Real car being destroyed, not just cut and pasted in. Look at me, old man shouting at the wind. Yeah, so because the Franco Nera's call sign on the plane is Falcon, and there you go, yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon. So they did try with that one at least. Hey, Rusty's in the house. Hey, Rusty. Welcome, sir, welcome. Oh, am I behind again? No, yes, I am. So, yeah, Robert Darby gets to sit around in a tuxedo all day. The maid got really hurt and traumatized, but yes, she was, yeah, because you got Michael Winner telling the thugs what to do, and the thugs probably not trying to do too much. And then, yeah, I heard that too. Russell's in the house. Yes, he is. Falling in spike gates was a thing for a while. Didn't backed up. Yeah, Kurt Russell falls on a spike, and then I guess Monster Squad falls on the spike. Dracula gets impaled on the spike, but because it's not wood, I guess it doesn't count. Hey, Cat Dad. Hey, Russell. To be fair, the ITV version of Robocop was the US TV version, but was still pretty ridiculous. Okay. Yes, this is. I did enjoy this because, yeah, like you said, it's better than most action films, modern action, because they're actually in a real location with real things happening. Although, did I see Ryan Gosling's The Fall Guy is coming out with Emily Blunt from the stuntman director Letich. But is it actually a sequel, a remake of The Fall Guy TV show? Because it's supposed to come out next year. I haven't watched the trailer. It is Colt Stevens as a stuntman who left the business to focus on his physical and mental health. And then he's drafted back into service at the start, yeah. So it does sound interesting. And if it's got Lee Majors is in it. Winston Duke's in it. But yeah, color me intrigued. But will it all be CGI? But it is filming in Australia. So yes. I haven't seen this in years. Oh wow, see. Good. Great. Oh yeah, see. Terrence watched it last year on Blu-ray. Oh, shit. I paused it too much. Sorry, people. She got this really weird scene where Ferris Bueller's dad is discussing with the suspected EPA agent and then feeding him what he should say. So he's going to say 24 hours to clean up? Yeah, it'll take 24 hours to clean up. Okay, so I can start moving on here. Oh, the Full Guy trailer is pants. Oh, that's a shame. Hopefully the film will be good, at least. But yeah. Person that got it worse as far as Stranger Danger is probably Thana from Miss 45. Yes, she got it twice on the same day. Yeah, she did. She did not deserve either of those. Bless her. That is bad film. That's a good film, but yeah, bad for her. Looks hilarious. It's Drive 2 meets Max and a ton of other films. I was hoping it would be good, but I remember that ITV edit went from the maid being killed, the daughter being taken, and to her running through the warehouse and jumping through the window. As it's crudely cut to the next scene. Oh, let's look at it. We got a Rolls Royce doing a jump with it, and then you can see the guy with a crash helmet on, though. Stupid HD. But yeah, They've got this guy with a flamethrower constantly going on the back of a truck. The Rolls Royce has got running on its rims. He's just fucking fired. He's going to run out because they're driving really fast, so the flamethrower is blowing to the side instead of forward. That's a shame. It's going to be pants. Hey, cat dad. Oh yeah. If it is Drive 2 meets Mad Max, it's Lee Majors. The night the reindeer died. Yeah, I'd watch a whole film of the night the reindeer died. Definitely. No one liked the Fall Guy trailer. Oh dear, that's a shame. I don't watch trailers anymore because they are spoilers. I really feel like a grumpy fucker when it comes to Bond films. You're not the only one. I think all of us here feel the same. But maybe something will change. Oh dear, the actress died pretty young. Apparently, that's a shame. Hopefully, nothing to do with the film. Ken was great in the TV series Wise Guy and the leader of the Wanderers. Wanderers for life, yes. See, I remember Wise Guy being on the telly, but I wasn't interested in gangsters back in the day, so I never watched it. But I remember seeing it in the old TV guide. I've only watched Wanderers for the first time last year. Same fans' complaints about modern films. They are too clean and polished, yeah. It's that Netflix sheen, isn't it, that all the Netflix films have, so they look really fake. Because if you watch... Was that Sandra Bullock film with that other actor when they went to the jungle to rescue someone, and it's supposed to be like a modern version of Romance in the Stone, but it looked just so fake. It didn't look like they were anywhere near a real jungle. But if you watch Romance in the Stone, you see how dirty those two are. Oh, here we go. How did that mullet not get singed? Oh, there we go. Places, yes, drops through 2 floors and then creaks for the 3rd floor. He's still firing the fucking flamethrower, even though they've got a narrow corridor and it's just reflecting back on him. He's gonna run. It's just going sideways, not forwards. I guess he can't point it forwards because it would just burn his face off. Oh, here we go. Is it leaving? Leaving? Oh, shit. Am I behind? All right. The ITV version had those visible bounces in the print every time something was cut, making me more bizarre. Yeah, I don't know. They didn't seem to care for TV cuts, did they? Hang on. Where am I? Yeah, so they've buried... No, they're going to bury this piece of art. I don't know. In his garden. Oh, I'm behind now on the VHS. Let's catch up. So then he can collect the insurance, apparently. Yeah. Where do we get to? Once it's finished. So 20 minutes, right? Because what is it? 10:30. So then we'll go straight into Rob's. They need someone hot to replace Heather Thomas. Yeah, I don't. Emily Blunt's very attractive, but she's no Heather. Either of the Heathers. Oh, she is Jodie though. She is playing Jodie. But whether she's going to be wandering around in a bikini and a cowboy hat is another thing. But as long as they have Ryan Gosling in a bath. Aaron Taylor Johnson's in it. It's got Teresa Palmer in it. She looks attractive. Yeah. A few good-looking ladies. Come on, press the buttons. Ryan Gosling's has been making some pretty disposable films lately. The Grey Man, yeah, I like The Grey Man, but you are right, it is disposable. And I would have expected more from Emily Blunt after her turn in Oppenheimer. Yeah, I still need to see that. I don't think it's out on the stream yet, is it? But yeah, definitely Ryan Gosling. I didn't like him, but I didn't even watch any of his films until The Nice Guys with Russell Crowe. I do love that film. And then I watched La La Land, I like. But then what was he in that Gangster Squad film? Because they just got him when he was big name, but that's not a very good film. I know they had to change the ending suddenly because of a cinema shooting. You know, 700 million coming up. But yeah, he has been doing more mainstream stuff because he started off being too many hot shit maverick directors in the late 60s and 70s. Hollywood has become a reductionist dustbin for recycled ideas. Oh, well, there you go. Well done him. Dr. Impossible. That is definitely true. Yeah. Because even actors, there's no actors doing anything anymore, is there? They're all having, what was it? The Lord of the Rings TV show. They were having therapy sessions to deal with the battle scenes or something. The actors, because they couldn't handle it or something. But yeah. Oh, here we go. So here is the coming up is the throwing stars scene, which is probably cut. Good evening, Pugwell. You've been busy this evening with 2 premieres, isn't it? Shocking, but I've not seen this film. That is shocking. See, look, there it is. Die Hard in Beverly Hills, which it would have been one of the original Die Hard rip-offs if it hadn't been delayed 2 years or 3 years sometimes. Kind of stating the obvious, but modern action films are shite. Yeah. I know that Extraction 2 is good, but it was stitched together with that long CGI and stuff, but didn't have any CGI in this, I don't think, at all. Well, even Predator does have some CGI. Does anyone know where the optical special effects are in Predator? Emily Blunt is playing Heather Thomas' character, and she's a love interest. It is everything wrong with one movie's in the trailer. Yeah, because the character was definitely not a love interest in the TV show, was he? Oh, here he goes. He's throwing stars. Hang on. Have I missed it? Is it? Oh, there he is. So give me a star. Oh, give me the star. Cut to guy getting hit in the head by something and car exploding in a building. But yeah, and then here we go. There's another one. Another throwing star, and the guy's he does have a bigger mullet. Branston, there you go. Throws something. Nice jump. I don't think that was cut because I don't think you actually see him do anything. I'd be more shocked if you had seen it. Well, yeah, it is hard to find people that actually have seen this, apart from some old buggers like me. Say that to 7-year-old me, it felt pretty obvious that they'd butchered it. Yeah, throwing star scene, yeah. So the cut out. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. The police car's going through the building and the 2 actors are in front of it. So, and then, this scene where Ken Wall goes through a glass window, because you can see it both times, you can see it's him. And they're right in the middle of the action. And you don't Matt's in the house, so you don't believe any of it these days that they were anywhere near any action. Anyone remember? Hi, I'm Larry. This is my brother Daryl and my other brother Daryl. Yeah. The Larry actor is William. The Larry actor, William, is in Blade Runner. William. I have to think about that, Russ. Good evening. Oh, good day. See you all on Robbo's. Yes. In half an hour, Rob's vintage video. We'll be showing us some tapes. If it's really terrible, it wouldn't have escaped my clutches. Well, no, luckily it's very good. That's why it did escape your clutches. So this is a good bit where, bad guy policeman puts a bomb. Of course, it's got a timer on it. And then the football star wakes up. What's he going to do with something? It's definitely worth watching. It's a good 90s action film, or it should be an 80s action film, but it was delayed. So here we go. And 8 seconds on the clock. 6, he's waiting. 5. Throws it. What's he saying? Yeah, there we go. I think, of course, he blows up. What? Boomer? Boom. True, but even in the early 2000s, had more creativity today. Yeah. That's true. Ryan is in the film Driver. Now, I've seen Driver twice, and I'm still not a fan of it. I know everyone loves it, but I couldn't. I do like him in it. The new Blade Runner was good. And yes, that was it. Thank you, Dan, playing down. Of course, he was in the new Blade Runner. I do like that film as well. That's a very good one. Legacy sequel. I didn't get into Goss until Drive, and I'm a huge fan of Blade Runner 25, and he's also in Nice Guys. Yeah, his comic timing and the Nice Guys is amazing. I'm a child of the 60s. I'm not too far behind you, Rust. Ryan Gosling's pretty great in Drive. Went in that expecting a fast rip-off because of the horrible trailer. I was running away. Yeah, exactly. I was disappointed the other way around. But yeah. And then poor people. What was it? Breaking Bad guy getting sliced down the wrist, doesn't he? Full Nelson, Drive. The Goss. Yeah, it's Full Nelson. Isn't he? Lars and the Real Girl or something he's in. He did some weird stuff. And he did some... He started getting into more mainstream, and now he's just mainstream, isn't he? What's the point of making the Fall Guy movie? Fans of the show who turn their noses up, and today's kids just okay, exactly. If it's name recognition, it's not going to work because the people that love it, like us, the old series was great. But there's no more cult Seavers is my old mother. Yeah, Drive. Sorry, yeah, okay. Cool Truck. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Darby's monologuing. A honey cigar, CJ. Well done, Michael Myers. I need a better clap for people that get correct rather than a golf clap. Yeah, it's really weird. They couldn't have Arnie light a cigar in a real helicopter, so they had to CGI the flame in. Blade Runner is one of the best sequels I've ever seen. That's good, yeah, because it's very well. I know it's 2.5 hours, nearly 3 hours or something, isn't it? And a lot of people complain about slow pace, but it's never bothered me. And what's that wrestler from Guardians in the Galaxy? He's in it, and he's doing a solid acting job. Great film. Okay. That shocking new Ridley Scott film about some bloke called Napoleon. I cannot stand the Joaquin Phoenix, heavily overrated and vacuous. He was good in Space Camp. Well, yeah, I'm not really a fan of Joker either. I've watched it twice and probably won't be a third, and I'm not looking forward to Joker 2. I don't think that's going to make $1 billion. Because what else has he been in? Gladiator, he was good in, but yeah, I'm not going to see Napoleon in the cinema, that's for sure. Missed out the bit in the shop and him throwing the stars. Yeah, missed out the bit of the throwing stars. Oh, what's he do here? Oh, he's getting upset. I've missed how he killed the bad guy. Oh, he just throws a brick at him, or part of a brick. I think takes him out. Right, so where are we? Coming to the end now. Hey, guys that don't like football. Well, you won't like me then. Soccer or American football. That's what I said about Equalizer, but look what happened with that, unfortunately. Well, yes. The two Equalizer films turned out to be pretty good. That last one was, I was very impressed with the third Equalizer film. I'm actually cautiously optimistic about Napoleon. It looks like an old school epic. Definitely not the kind of like the one you see much these days. Because, yeah, Gladiator was epic. But last time I watched it, I didn't enjoy it as much. What's the one with, he made a few years later with Orlando Bloom. And there's about 2 different cuts of that one as well. That wasn't. That could be the way Napoleon goes. At least the Equalizer feel like a sincere throwbacks, not snarky rubbish like the Fall Guy scenes. But who knows? It might make money. Yeah. Hopefully the trailer's just off to make kids go and see it, and it'll actually be a good film. But who knows? Ferris Bueller's dad was in everything. Yes, he was. So at this point in time, he would have still been married to the actress that was playing Ferris Bueller's wife. I think it was early 90s. They got divorced. Spielberg's on a march with more intriguing adaptation for the TV. But I thought, since thoroughly enjoy Waterloo from 1970, you keep the CGI toy soldiers. Yeah, you see the 70s Waterloo. and you see 1 million people on the fields, they were really there. You can't trust what you're seeing anymore, can you? Hey, what's this? Saw a trailer for Jason versus Michael. Is that Myers and Voorhees in 2024? Yes. This isn't Fast X. I expect a film about drivers to have driving in heists. I want my money back. Napoleon was the movie Kubrick always wanted to make and never did. That definitely makes sense. I need to rewatch Waterloo. I haven't seen it. Definitely probably one of those Sunday afternoon films back in the day, but I need to see it in HD in widescreen. Here we go. Now he's using his football tactics to pile through people. Yes, he loves Space Camp. There you go. Jinx, love, Max. Oh, Robert Darby's got a crossbow. No, I can't remember how he got him here. He football tackles him after he misses. And then they both miss with their weapons and have to mano it. So, how's he going out? Wow, yeah, there's Joker 2 with what's her name? Singer. Telephone. Lady Gaga. Oh, that's it. He uses a wine corker to stab him and inject him with air in his lung or something. But yeah, it's going to be a musical or something, yeah. I have a limited edition of Waterloo that I haven't cracked open. Ooh, I should probably watch it before I see the new film. Yeah, probably. Definitely. Or you could just stream it and keep it sealed. Unless you mean it's not sealed, but you just don't watch it yet. I think I've got a copy of it in VHS anyway, of Waterloo. Oh, Michael saw the trailer. Okay. Facts. Michael Ferris' dad was also the friend's dad in Elm Street 2. There you go. Remember Joaquin Phoenix? Yes, that's it. He's really weird in U-Turn. Because what's some of the young he was in as Leaf Phoenix? He was known as back in my day. Right. I see. Matt Frewer survived. He was wearing a bulletproof vest. Spielberg's working hard on the foundation stones. Kubrick left. We'll see. Okay. I preferred Heath Ledger as a Joker. Yeah. Definitely more of a proper Joker than whatever Joaquin was doing. I'm calling it now. Lady Gaga will be superior Harley Quinn. Yeah, I never saw the appeal of Margot Robbie either. She was all right in small doses and sexy short shorts, but a whole film, limited actress, and 2 wayfish for me. Yeah, it didn't look like she could lift that fucking mallet. Not known to swing it. But the whole first Suicide Squad was pointless anyway, because they're supposed to be there for a Superman threat, but none of them could even get close to Superman. Well done, Michael. The sequelizer. Yeah. Close to the sequelizer. What would you call a third one then? Heath Ledger was born to be the Joker. Yeah. He did admit he went to some dark places. Was he locked in the hotel room just to get everything right? And the video of him with that kidnapper person he did himself. He made the video himself, and got the actor in there that played the victim. Who was probably really scared. Kingdom of Heaven. Thank you, friends. Was that any good? I think I only saw it the lesser cut, as it is. There's a video I should do. Ferret's parents played a couple in Sleepwalkers too. Jeez, they got around. So here we go. He was making good on his promise that he will teach A Day with Boomer Hayes for the Homeless Fund. What did I see in the titles? Oh yeah, let's have a look. Yes, they did. They were in there. Confirmation. Let's get started right away. Jack Nicholson was the only Joker you need to remember. He is good. Art director Neil Lamont. Right. I'm just going to check out these titles while they're on. Kingdom of Heaven. What a great movie. Oh, it's a good one. Is it? I can't remember now. Armorer, set and props, director of photography, camera operators, mullet. Waterloo had the great Nina Rota score, plus a great performance by Steiger, unforgettable. I need to make Well, this month was costumer to Ken Wall. I don't know what he was wearing in all of this. He was wearing very little, was he? He had a towel from the first half. Then he gets the girl. But yeah, I should start watching. I was supposed to take a less of a busier time on YouTube for October. This movie picture is entirely fictitious and is not based on any real person or events. There you go. You got Facts, Bob Facts. Jack Nicholson is a great joke, yes. Hey, Nos. Yes, you lost, Nos. You right here for the titles. But welcome. Bob, yes, he was great. Yeah, where is Jack? Jack hasn't done a film for, 20 years now? Assistant to Jan Hammer, assistant to Mr. Fury, Mr. Bloom, Mr. Wall. Final confrontation is underwhelming to say the least. Yeah, they have a bit of a scuffle and he stabs him with a plunger. You're in Wales, aren't you? No, he's not. I don't know, he might be too, but he's usually close to where I am. Ferris's dad is in a horror movie called Mikey 2, which is still banned in the UK. I did not know that. Hey, Mikey. So yeah, there's a lot of construction and plasters in this. They're mostly called Mario or Hector Hohan. The first film I went to was Joaquin Phoenix. Was 8mm. Same. 8mm. That's a great film. Not a good film. What do you mean not a good film? Great film. All right, it's not a great film. It's a good film. But it's 100% better than the sequel. That's not related. But yes. Who was that? Was that Joel Schumacher that did 8mm? But you get one performance that has, bad showing from Cage in that one. I guess he was he was depressed all the way through after all the stuff he saw. Yeah, he's about a few miles from me. Love Jack in Hell's Angels in Wheels with Adam Rock. The three equalizer shit. Yeah, he's got me. Well done, Michael. You can have your tune for that. Where is it? Nope, you're not the equalizer. And it's going to kick in. Right, let's crack on. We've got 10 minutes. Michael, really? Yeah. The weather was surprisingly decent. So yes, it was very nice here today. It's only a couple of small showers. I think it's supposed to be more tomorrow and the weekend. You can see Wales, but we both can see Wales from the beach, but we're not in Wales. It was bad, was it? Okay. All good, Bob. So yeah, there's a lot of songs on here. So we've got Peter Blakely, I don't know him. Sean Christopher, I don't know him. Kathy Dennis, I do know, or know of. Live in Toronto and adopted parents were British. There you go. Tony Tone, feels good. Harriet, Black Box, doing a song called Ghost Box. Unbelievable by EMF, if Jay's still here. Oh, you're unbelievable. Keith Sweat, I'd give all my love to you. Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye. Brenda Russell's Waiting for You. The OJs, For the Love of Money. Jack Nicholson isn't looking too strong these days, but I'm glad he's still around. Yeah, he's not banging 100 chicks a weekend now. Rock City by the Damned Yankees. And Thank You Very Much from Scrooge. Black Cat by Janet Jackson. Epic by Faith No More. And then the final trailer end credit song is What Comes Naturally by Sheena Easton. If Terrence is still here, you can boo her. There you go. And the end. Right, I gotta get some beer in a minute because it is almost time, children. Cage in Willy's Wonderland is better than Five Nights at Freddy's, which is a kids' film. Yes, that's what I've heard. I nearly watched it last week because my son wanted to watch it, but then he decided he didn't, and it's probably for the best. All right, where are we? Christ, they did an 8mm too, and it was straight to video, right? Yes, it was, and it was nothing to do with the first one. I don't think it was to do with anything 8mm. I think it was about a detective story. There he is, booing Sheena Easton. But yeah, there's like Roadhouse 2 and stuff like that. That was straight to video. Mikey was about a deranged kid who goes on a killing spree, got caught up in the whole Child's Play 3 controversy. Yeah, it's probably just been forgotten about, hasn't it? They thought there's no money in releasing it because no one knows it. I think people expect too much from Five Nights at Freddy's. It's a game adaptation, but doesn't it spend more time on the security guard than anything else? Right, there we go. Never played the Atari Halloween game long enough to get to the chorus. Yeah. No, I couldn't get it working the other night, as it were, but then. Right, well, thank you for everyone for joining me. Now, if you want to pop over to Rob's Vintage Video, I'll be on there showing off some tapes with Master of the 80s and Captain Adam. I'll have a look. But I'll have to have a look. I tried. It was funny. I showed it to a friend of mine, not knowing anything about Five Nights at Freddy's, and he told me it was a rip-off. Okay. I know there's a lot of references in it, but I've never played the game. I didn't even know about the game, and apart from some videos my son watches. And even then, he wasn't bothered. So, yes, good night, all. Good night, Bob. What am I doing? So, yeah, I am live tomorrow at 10, but watching Nosferatu for charity. New Line Cinema, another once great company, unfortunately. So, loved Mikey Actor in the Star Trek series as Wolf's son. Ah, okay, I know him. Cheers to Playing Down Under. Have a nice Saturday. Cheers to Dr. Impossible. Oh, in the game you are a security guard. Yeah, but yeah, does it go into his whole back life and how to see about his kids or something, isn't it? Catch you all on the flip chat over at Rob's. Yes, there you go. Sugar Walls is a great anthem. Well, if you want that instead of your Franz quote, you can have that. Later all. Thank you, Michael Myers, for joining us, and Jeff. So, yes, thank you, Jeff, Michael, Franz, Horrorcat Dad, Nos, Dr. Impossible, Playing Down Under, everyone tonight. Terrence, exactly, night. And Rusty. Yo, Rusty. Right, good night, and I'll see you in a minute while I get some beers in for this and a stack of tapes. Hey, and Professor Macabre, who is still here. Thank you, Professor. See you soon as well. Congratulations again. Right, good night. I gotta go.